Where are these guys at? We gotta start the show. Let's see. Where are they at? I think I hear him back here. What are you guys doing? What the fuck?
I'm trying.
Cut! Cut!
Welcome to Travis. I'm Travis. That's Trevor.
Cut!
Welcome everyone back to Walking After Whiskey with Trevor and Travis. I'm Trav.
I'm Russell McDrinkerson.
Tonight we're going to break down your latest episode of The Walking Dead.
And we're also going to review a well, house, or top shelf whiskey for you guys. This must be top shelf because it is Russell's whiskey.
We have a great episode for you guys tonight. We're going to break down this whiskey like Trevor said. And we're going to break down Season 7, Episode 4 entitled Service.
Here we go.
Let's get to the review, baby.
Holy shit, I've never seen someone bullied so hard. Let's talk about this episode.
Give you much lunch money. Right.
Talk about going complete full-on bitch and telling everybody to be a bitch. Rick, what the fuck? First thing we see in this episode, Michonne wakes up before Rick. She grabs the gun out of the fireplace. She wants to go target practice, and she fucking sucks.
Yeah, I thought that when this happened in the comic books, there's a sharpshooter in Alexandria right now. I won't spoil say who it was, but they're a very integral part of the story. And when I saw Michonne taking target practice and knowing that Sasha's gone now, leads me to believe that maybe she's taking over someone else's role coming up in the coming episodes. But she's not very good. She's not very good at being a sharpshooter right now, but she will get better.
Yeah. Fuck. She can't hit the motherfucker so many amount of times, and then comes up and has to resort to the sword. So.
And what you guys say about Negan is now ruining all of our childhood nursery rhymes. First meanie, and now Little Pig. Little Pig, open the door.
Negan comes on in early, and he takes fucking everything. He says, man, you got my guns. You took my guns, you killed my guys. I'm going to take all your guns. And if there's one missing, fuck.
Yeah. He took mattresses. He didn't take any food, though. But he took mattresses, he took guns, he took literally everything that they liked that was cool there. So now they kind of live in caves, and life of Alexandria has been changed. I think when they came back and told people what happened with Glenn and Abraham, they let them know the extent of who was now in control. And it looks like now they see who's in control, and they don't really like it. They're ready to fight back, as Rick has always pleaded them to do. And now they live in Alexandria.
And Rick's the one not fucking fighting back. Yeah. It's crazy. I want to know, is Negan a real man? Without his sheep with him, without his guns, if it was bare knuckle, is he a fucking man? Can he handle this shit? That's what I'm wondering. Like, I would love to see him and the governor meet just to see what would happen. The governor would probably get fucking punched in the dick. but I would love to see that. But anyway, back to the point. We see Dwight. He tells Rosita, "Hey, I got a job for you. Go get me Daryl's bike." And so she gets in the bike, and then this is one thing we talked about before. You see Dwight wanting to beat Daryl. He's got his vest on, he's got his crossbow, he wants his bike, but then you see him leaving. He says, "Hey, you could have that back. Just say the word. Basically, I'm Negan, right?"
Yeah, exactly.
I'm assuming.
Sure.
So, yeah, that's some shit. And then,
yeah, they basically broken down all the major players of this team into nothing. And the reason they are nothing is because they've seen their favorite people in the world get killed, and they don't want anyone else to die because of them. And then Michonne says, "People die in this world, Rick. It's not your fault." And he goes, "Yeah, well, sometimes it is, and this time it was." And he's right. If we weren't following Rick's gang this whole time, would you think that he was the good guy? You might not. And so it's a very weird place they're in right now, especially as viewers are like, maybe I've been cheering for the wrong guys the whole time. Maybe I've been blinded by stuff they've been doing, but they're not all good, and they're kind of sleeping in the bed that they made.
They had to do shit that they had to do before. Rick in the prison at the first time hit the dude in the machete with the head, or hit the dude in the head with the machete. Yeah. Said, "Well, okay, that dude's a threat, so maybe Negan's doing the same thing." But goddamn, Negan has me on my toes, feeling very bad for everybody. It's all their beds, all their guns, all their medicine. We see Carl nut up for a sec there. He says, you hear a gunshot go off, and Negan looks at Rick like, "Motherfucker." And he goes in there, and Carl says, You better leave. You better give us half our shit back before you see how really dangerous we are. He says, pardon the shit out of my French, but did you just threaten me? Him, okay, but me, no, that shit don't fly.
Yeah, Negan loves Carl. Negan, we know now, used to be a gym teacher back before the apocalypse. And you can really tell he loves kids. He's had many chances to kill Carl and really send a message to him, but he hasn't. And I think he likes kids, and obviously because he was a gym teacher. But he lets Carl get away with a lot. He doesn't get away with a lot more in the comic books, but in the show,
Carl goes there with a fucking AR-16 and blows away a couple of his guys.
His little friend. Yeah,
that's not happening yet. Maybe it will.
So after you hear this gunshot, and because of Carl being a badass, Negan now decides, guess what? No one in Alexandria gets guns, and so now they basically do this. They find Olivia, who's the person in charge of all of their supplies, has a list of all the guns, and they're missing 2 pistols, and he has a shit fit.
He says, well, she better know her job, but Rick, am I the only one? And you must notice, too, that you got a fat woman in charge of your food. So that's why it's slim pickings around here, so I ain't taking any of your food.
I don't see how Negan wants his guys, all of them, to be suppliers for him when he took away all of their weapons, to even fend for themselves. Not even to just go out and kill and find things.
Even 3 bullets each for a deer or something, man.
Exactly.
And then he takes the deer at the end. So, yeah, load that deer up. She fucking drops it with an attitude. He said, I love a woman who buys me dinner that I don't have to put out. Doesn't expect me to put out.
So we find out later in the episode that it was Spencer was the one who hid those guns. But he said he hid them a long time ago, which makes sense because he said he didn't trust Rick. But he also stole food and liquor and stuff too, which Rick wasn't worried about. It's about the guns, right?
Yeah.
So him and Spencer and Rick had this little confrontation, where basically it's like, Glenn got killed because of you. Rick said, I'll knock your teeth out. I'll knock break your jaw.
Oh, so Abraham and Glenn, they're lucky too, huh? He said, if you ever say anything like that to me again, I will break your jaw and knock your teeth down your throat. Say okay. He said, okay.
And then Rosita approaches Spencer and says, hey, you hid guns? And he told her when he did it. And she goes, you see the trouble I had to go to get one gun. And she actually hid a gun underneath the wheel well of the car that they were driving. So no one knows that she has a gun. No one knows that she has a gun in the show. And then she goes up at the very end of the episode.
In the episode, she knocks on someone's door, and who else but Eugene answers, and she says, "Make me a bullet."
If you remember last season, when Eugene told Abraham that he was a man now and wanted his first kill, and then to get away, Abraham, I can protect myself. They were in a machine shop. They were in a machinist shop. They make bullets. They make anything out of metal there.
Machine shop.
And in the last last episode of last season, when Eugene got caught, or before he got caught, he gave Rick his directions on how to make bullets. So we know that his new skill in the apocalypse, besides building radios, is now to make bullets and give ammunition to our crew. And so you're going to see a lot more happen now. But yeah, Eugene has played a key role in The Walking Dead now.
Fucking A.
All right, good review, baby.
Indeed. Review of Russell's Whiskey. Russell's what?
Russell's Reserve.
Russell's Reserve. I reserve this for all my family members. And where would you drink this whiskey at?
I'd reserve the right to remain silent. This is actually the whiskey wasn't horrible. It says 10 years aged. I'm thinking they're talking the bottle was 10 years aged, not the alcohol side of it.
10 years ago.
Probably 10 years ago, some of that beach glass everyone's talking about. Wasn't horrible. Definitely a straight up whiskey. If you want to hide the taste of the bourbon, I would definitely put some Coke in it. But like we said last week with Uncle Tetchy's, a little root beer, cream soda would go amazingly far with this whiskey.
This whiskey actually gives you the taste first, and then the fumes after. Like I was like, hey, this tastes pretty holy shit. And since it is the holiday season, this goes great with eggnog.
Eggnog.
Trav, would you like some egg or no?
Eggnog.
Yeah.
You have a waffle garnish?
Fuck off a waffle.
Yeah, guys, I'll definitely drink this. It's not that bad of whiskey. I think you guys will like it, but again, it's not that good. This is a good bottle of whiskey to mix with things. So we consider this a well bottle.
About $17.
Yeah, about $17.
$17.
This is the only Russell you'll find in a well.
Yeah, put black velvet in that one actually.
Right.
Cheers, guys.
Class it up. Thank you. Yeah, that's a good mix.
Yeah.
90 years. That's the combined tenure of master distillers Jimmy and his sons Eddie Russell. They hand-select barrels after at least 10 years of aging, resulting in a bourbon that delivers a balance of rich, spicy vanilla flavors. Their experience guarantees yours Russell Reserve.